Hey everybody, it's me, Suli from Ascending Above Tarot 1111, here to give you an energy reading, you guys. I hope you guys are doing well. It is Thursday. I hope you guys are starting your weekend vibrating high. And I'm saying choosing to vibrate high. We're going to start off today with a prayer card, all right? And today's prayer card says, what is impossible for people is possible with God. Luke 18:27. All right. Some of you think certain things are impossible. All right. And Spirit is saying what is impossible for you by yourself is possible with me by your side. All right. I know that's right, Spirit. Tell them. All right. You could have Capricorn, Pisces in your chart. All right, Spirit. What is the collective need to know most at this time? Let it be all of you and none of me. Let it be all of you and none of me, Spirit. Just pull some of these cards and then we'll jump to the tarot. So then we'll tell them to know what they want to hear. All right, harmony, balance, peace, and happiness. All right, penny pinching, financial struggle, saving up, budgeting, and cuffing season. This tried to come out a few times. Single and ready to mingle, ready for a relationship, on the hunt. So you guys could be trying to make long-term investments, all right? To build, you know, a harmonious lifestyle, peaceful lifestyle, all right? So maybe you've been penny pinching as well, trying to save up for, you know, future things, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like this is penny pinching because you have no money. I feel like this is penny pinching because you're being guided to save or to build something, so you're saving to build that, whatever. All right, but I feel like this penny pinching and budgeting, this is more like budgeting, you know what I'm saying? Knowing where to spend your money and where not to spend your money. I feel like you're listening to Spirit when it comes to building and how to form your solid foundation. All right, how to put long-term intentions into what you're doing and bring them into fruition. All right, with coughing season, this is giving me some of you guys being single, all right? And Spirit is saying that maybe it's time to meet somebody, all right? Or your Spirit is bringing in somebody that, you know, for you to meet, all right? Yeah, at the bottom of this deck, it's funny how Spirit put this. It says, what's one thing you're grateful for? And it says that over here at the bottom, it attracts your tribe, all right? So maybe in this time, you should be studying gratitude, practicing gratitude, better said. All right, because if you are looking for some, you know, like if you are trying to attract your tribe, be it, you know, friends, or be it somebody in love, Spirit is saying like showing gratitude into the things that you have had, showing gratitude into your life will speed this process up. All right, it's like a form of manifestation. All right, it's not like a form, it's a form of manifestation. All right, so yeah, I feel like you definitely need to step into that form of manifestation with the gratefulness energy, with gratitude. All right, writing down for what you're grateful for every day could be it. All right. And continue to pray for this partner that you're trying to attract in. Tell me more about this cuffing season. This energy definitely talks about somebody else. All right, somebody else wanting to come in and cuff you up. All right. All right, but whoever this is, they overindulge a lot. And this recalling energy is giving me overindulging your energy. Like they tap into your energy frequently. All right, this is somebody who sits in their alone time and looks a lot at your pictures, at whatever things that they have from you. All right, videos. All right, they sit and pull on your energy a lot. All right, during the day, this person looks at your photos a few times a day. All right, I heard this is what brings in peace for this person. All right, so they're kind of overindulging in access to your energy. I feel like this is somebody who you spiritually speak with, all right? Telepathically speak with. The spirit is saying they're a karmic, though. All right? Maybe you don't want to accept that they're a karmic. And ooh. Yup. My ear was ringing, all right? Yeah, Spirit's been trying to show this to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, Spirit moved you out of this situation and started making you build, all right? Budgeting, you know, going within. I mean, meditating, yoga for some of you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, Spirit's been teaching you how to balance your life, how to look, how to look for a higher purpose, like how to walk in your north node. Spirit has been, you know, guiding you to good vibes, all right, to live in your present moment, all right. But yeah, you still have this past person in your energy, okay? Whoever this is, not only are they, you know, a low vibrational person, all right, this is a karmic, all right, they for some of you guys, they sell their body. I just heard, take it how it resonates. I'm just here, you know, as the in-between, all right? I just give messages, all right? But Spirit is saying this person sells their body for some of you guys, whoever, for my divine masculines, all right? And you know, you resonate with a feminine in this situation, yeah. And for my divine feminine, Spirit is saying that this person, first of all, they sleep around a lot. And second of all, the life that they'd be able to provide for you would be a unclean life, all right? Because this person does not like to work for anything, all right? This is somebody who steals and launders money, you know what I'm saying? Likes to be a street pharmacist, hustle, you know what I'm saying? Hustle people out of their money, gamble. They don't like to work hard for anything. All right, you're about to catch a lucky break. All right, Spirit is about to, you know, turn your life around in a major way. Spirit's about to start bringing in people from your soul tribe. All right. But this person also is going to come back for a reconciliation. All right. And Spirit is saying that this person, all right, this person, they're going to come back for a reconciliation and still put you in this sneak link energy. All right. And they're going to come back for a reconciliation for some of you guys because they've been put in the sneak link energy by the person that they left you for. All right. Yeah, they thought they was gonna go over there and have a honeymoon with the third party. All right. And the third party turned around and put them in a sneak link. All right. Because they were also a player. All right. Yeah, I know that's right. Now they trying to come back, all right, and love bomb you. The Spirit is saying that shit ain't happening, bro. Spirit is saying that shit ain't happening. They're hoping, all right? They're super hoping that you're still in this energy, all right? Like, I'll ride for you. Maybe you told this person, no matter what, I'll ride for you, you know what I'm saying? But Spirit is saying, rethink those words, all right? Rethink them words, okay? Because this person is in distress and their light bulb moment, all right, is to come back to you and give you a fake love, all right? And either way, at the end, is gonna be left to this, you know what I'm saying? Like, this person's not gonna, they're not gonna give you more, all right? Their offer, 909 on the timer, 911, their offer is this, all right? And Spirit wants you to see that before they come in, all right? Whoever this is, they could be going through a lot of legal problems. 919 on the timer, all right? And they feel like if they come in and sweep you off your feet, all right, because they look good or they, you know, whatever, all right, this is going to change your circumstances. This is going to bring in good luck, all right? The Spirit is saying we changed this for you, all right? We rewrote this contract, all right? Like, you and Spirit talked about this, all right? And Spirit told you that he had rewrote this contract for you, all right? Not to let this person back in, all right? No matter how much chemistry, all right, you feel for this person. That's lust, I just heard, all right? That's the spirit of lust, because this masculine or feminine, take it how it resonates, works with the spirit of lust. You know what I'm saying? The spirit of lust works for this person, all right? Yeah, look at them all in their fucking head. All right, I can't make this shit up, bruh. Lust peeked out at me and everything, all right? Yeah, they feel like they're running out of time, all right? They had to come in now because you're graduating, all right? You're elevating in the spirit, all right? And they're watching you, and they all up in their head, all right, thinking about how they can come in drinking their self silly, all right? Like, no. Tell me more, spirit. Look at them watching. Tell me more about the situation. Yeah, this person is so burnt out. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands in the reverse. And they're broke, all right? But this person is so burnt out, all right, from carrying all this, okay? They want to come in and recharge. It's the energy empire, all right? And this person sees you ascending, Lovers in the reverse. And they know that if they come near you right now with that divine light, all right, it could turn their luck around. Like, I ain't fucking playing. Tell them, spirit. This person think if they plug in, all right, if they just get a little opportunity to plug back in, their luck will turn around, all right? And they wouldn't be burdened with carrying all this shit, mostly with the lover that they chose over you, all right, that put them in a something, all right? If you one day, because Spirit reminded me of something right now, all right, if one day you gave this person, yeah, you shared this person a gift, all right, you gave this person some sort of gift, all right, and in specific money, okay, this person took it over there and spent it with this karmic, all right? This is why the one thing that God has hit in this person's life has been money, all right? Like, no cap. Because this person went over there, took some money that you gave them for something. All right, it could have been a gift for like their birthday, or it could have been a gift for something. You gave them $100, $200, $300, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Go buy yourself something or whatever. You know what I'm saying? However, this transaction might have happened. This person gave it to the third party, to the karmic. All right. And this is why their abundance is, their money is non-existent. All right. Why they're having so much problems, all right? Why they're burdened, all right? Why this person that they gave this love offer to put them in this sneaky link situation, all right? They feel like this is so unfair, all right, and unjust, that God did them this dirty, all right? But they did you this dirty. 1333 on the timer, baby. They did you this dirty, so they deserve what that is. Like, that's just that. Like, they deserve what they're going through. I'm sorry, but they do. All right? They made a bad investment, and that's just what it is. You made your bed, now you gotta lay in it. All right? Yeah. This person over there overcommitted, all right? They trying to, what do I say? Reprioritize, all right, their life, all right? This karmic ain't doing it, okay? It seems like ever since that they got with this karmic, ain't nothing but, you know, down from the get-go, all right? Ain't nothing but down. But really, 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 what happened is that because they gave that gift, and you know what? It could have been any type of gift, because I'm just seeing a gift. You know what I'm saying? If it was money, they gave it to the karmic, all right? If you gave this person a necklace or anything, you know what I'm saying? Like anything, any type of gift, this person represented that gift to the karmic, all right? And made it seem like it was a gift from them to them, all right? This is what pretty much, but the spirit knew that they were going to do this. All right, this is what caused, because whatever gift this was, it came from your heart. You did this purely. All right, you gave this person this gift from your heart. You were guided to just give this person this gift. All right, but when you did it, you thought that you and this person had something, that y'all were in something. All right, and this person took advantage of your innocence. All right, because I just heard Spirit say innocence. All right, this is why they're really truly getting all this karma. All right, Spirit sent you to bless this person, and they took your blessing and gave it to somebody else who did not deserve that blessing and who couldn't keep that blessing in the first place, whatever it may have been, because of the intentions that you set behind it. Or you gave that blessing, you gave that gift with high intentions and full of love and light. You know what I'm saying? If this person would have kept that gift, that shit would have made their life multiply. All right? They gave it to the karmic. That shit cost them $15.55 on the timer. It's to get all the bad karma. All right, it decreased their things by tenfold. All right, like that's no cap. All right, because you worked hard for whatever it is that you gave this person, and this person betrayed you with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is. I'm telling you, they gave this shit to somebody else. All right, they gave this shit to somebody else. You gave it to them, and for this person to look good somewhere else, this person gave this gift to somebody else. All right, and ever since then, they've been under punishment. All right, they've been under punishment. Like, I ain't playing with this person. All right, this person could be a Leo, Virgo. You could be a Leo or a Virgo, Gemini, Aries. I said Aries and Aries again. All right. I feel like this person, like, they really truly see you as the bag. All right, like, they really truly see you as the bag. 1717. Okay. This person wants to come bring in, all right, an offer, all right, to work with you, to be with you, or whatever. All right, and they're gonna disguise it very nicely. All right, but what you don't see is that what they want is to plug back in. What they want is what Spirit gives to you. All right, what's rightfully yours. Okay. You could be seeing 711, 211, 311. All right, 511. They want to recover, bro. Like, I can't make this shit up. Spirit, thank you. All right, they want to recover. They want to plug back in. All right, like, you need to stop it. 1808 on the timer. All right, Queen of Cups. All right, they need this nurturing energy. All right, this person's whole world, their money. All right, they're experiencing so much bad karma that they need your light, your energy. All right, your essence. I just heard. All right, to motivate themselves, to give them passion for life again, so that they can vibrate high enough again to get some type of somewhere. All right, this person vibrates so damn low they can't keep nothing. All right, but what they don't understand is that is God putting all these holes in their pocket. That is God emptying that bank account as soon as they get paid. You know what I'm saying? That is God doing all this. All right. Let's see. Ending messages. Yeah, this person is exhausted, burnt out. Spirit is, I'm telling you, Spirit is letting you know. All right, this person is exhausted and burnt out. All right, they're about to come in, and they're gonna look really good, bro. Like, this person look really good right here. Shit, he been working out. All right. Trying to look the best, trying to look how I just heard, trying to look as he knows you like him. All right, so they've been working on their appearance. You know how when some people, you know, no, some people, sorry, Spirit. All right, you know how when people go through an awakening, all right, their appearance start changing. All right, me myself, when I started going through my awakening, I gained a little weight. All right, so I got thick, and then I lost a lot of weight. I got really skinny, and it did not matter how much I was eating. I was like, damn, something's going on. And Spirit telling me, like, you're going through a rebirth. All right, and every time I would go through a rebirth, my appearance would change until I got to step into, you know, my highest vibration, you know what I'm saying? And so I cleansed everything that was, you know, from my past and all that, you know what I'm saying? And when I went through that last rebirth, when it had to do with my connection and my cleansing with Spirit, you know what I'm saying? That last rebirth gave me my natural beauty back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it set me back a few years more. You know what I'm saying? But first, I feel like I went through a deep renewal. Like, you could see that Spirit was cleansing me inside out. All right. This person's going to come back in and tell you, no, that I went through a rebirth. You know, I went through an awakening and Spirit cleansed me inside out. All right. Because this is what I heard. All right, and it's gonna look like it because they're coming back, and maybe the last time you seen this person, they weren't necessarily looking good. You know what I'm saying? Like, they weren't in their best look. 2121 and 2122. All right. So when they come in, they're gonna their looks are gonna be different, and you're probably gonna think that it's from an awakening, but Spirit is saying it's not. All right. What this person has been doing is mirror magic, all right, glamour magic for some of you guys, all right, to be able to attract you back in, all right. But the person that this thing is asking, not the person, the entity, the deity, or whatever the fuck this person is using to ask for whatever the fuck, you know, magic this is to make them look good, is not of God. You know what I'm saying? They didn't ask God to give them a rebirth, all right, so that they could look that good. No. They're gonna extremely, I don't know about y'all, collective, all right? But in my life, in specific, I had one person that came in to my life, and this person had a shine on them, bro. They had a shine on them. Like, this person was super fucking shiny. You know what I'm saying? So damn shiny that I really thought that, you know, this was a man of God. You know what I'm saying? Sent into my life, you know, 22:32 on the timer, sent into my life by Spirit, you know what I'm saying, by God, by Most High. All right. And this was one of my biggest lessons in my life, all right, because what I discovered was that this person and their shine was not of God. All right, that what they were portraying, that aura that I was seeing, and I could see auras, all right, but with this person, it was hidden. All right, this person literally found a way to hide their aura from me, all right, and make it look bright. All right. Years later, well, 2 years later, after me and this person started talking, 2013, this person started to show their real self. Things started to fall apart. All right. And my home became very dark. 23 in the clock. All right. This person that I thought with all of me, bro, that they were sent by Most High, that they were a God-fearing man, a good man, you know what I'm saying? A gift, you know what I'm saying? Like, straight up. Started to exhibit demon-like behavior. All right, let me tell you something. This man used to take me to church. All right, he encouraged me to buy my first Bible. All right, he encouraged me to read the Bible. All right, he opened up my path to literally to God. All right, and I just, Spirit is so good. All right, but this man did all that for me. He encouraged me to try to get out of the streets. You know what I'm saying? 24/11 on the timer. All right, he was a positive guide in my life. All right, and then I turned around one day. All right, and Spirit literally pulled me out of my bed. Like, I was asleep, bro, and Spirit pulled me out of my bed and said, "Wake up." All right. Now that night, me myself, I was conscious that I had taken drugs to sleep. All right, because I used to love Xannies, all right? Like, I used to love Xannies. I was really, really addicted to Xannies, all right? Pills were my thing. My drug of preference was Xannies, all right? And it happens to be that this man always had me on Xannies, all right? Every day, that nigga would give me a Xanny, all right? But I thought, you know, it was just kind of like trauma we shared, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just like to party that way, all right? Spirit one day woke me up out of my sleep, all right? Literally dragged me. I felt like somebody dragged me out of my sleep, all right? And when I looked next to me, he wasn't in bed. So I get up and I stay quiet because it just not felt right. I knew something had woken me up, all right? I knew that there was something going on, bro. So I get up from bed and I take real slow steps out of the bed, out of the room. And he's downstairs with my 13-year-old daughter, all right? But the way that they acted, all right, it was odd. He said, oh, I came downstairs, she couldn't sleep, so I let her hit my blunt. All right. My daughter did smoke weed, and I knew it. And so I was like, okay. The spirit started talking to me. That's the first time that I could hear spirit clearly. And I thought I was going crazy, you guys. Like, I could not believe what spirit was telling me about this situation. Like, I wanted to play blind, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, nah, bro. Like, nah, I'm tripping, all right? No, what spirit is telling me cannot be. All right, so I rebuked that negative energy. Literally, I rebuked that negative energy and I moved on. All right, and we went back to sleep. All right, it was like 3-4 o'clock in the morning. When I woke up that morning, I looked at him and that was still sitting there. All right, even though I rebuked it, even though I prayed against it, even though I was like, nah, you know, it was still sitting there. And I told him, yo, like, did you do something to my daughter? Did you touch my daughter? He was like, no, you crazy, this and this and that. I just let her in my blunt because she said she couldn't sleep. I was like, all right. But the whole conversation still felt wrong. And my point of telling you this story is be careful on the light that you think that you see on somebody, all right? Because that light could very be the devil in disguise, all right? The devil definitely cloaks his best soldiers in light, all right? And the light is never the same because God showed me that, all right? Once I had my awakening and once my discernment was high, God showed me how I missed that his light was not the same as the actual light being, all right? That it was a facade, all right? That he was pretty much copying my light, draining me to give it back to me, to portray it back to me, to show it back to me. So what I was seeing was my light reflecting on him, all right? And him feeding off of that light to try to tell me what I needed and wanted to hear, all right? But that was a whole motherfucking demon, all right? This same masculine raped my daughter, all right? This same masculine that was so bright and I thought was of the light, all right? And I thought was, you know, one of God's, all right, raped my daughter. I don't want to say it too loud because she's laying down on me. But he raped my daughter, and then he wouldn't leave me alone, all right? Like, he became obsessed with me. I had a real crazy experience with this person, all right? But my point for this, the light that he gave me, the light that he betrayed to me, the light that the devil gave him, all right, those dark entities he worked for, all right, that light was fake, all right? That man would sit there and pray, all right, 29:11 on the timer, pray, but at the end of the day, there was nothing in him, all right? There was no soul. He wasn't a person, all right? He was a devil. He was a demon himself, all right? And spirit, you know, that was a big, hard lesson to learn, but it was for me to learn because I have to be able to teach you guys, you know what I'm saying? And fake light is a thing, okay? somebody can definitely take your light and show it back to you. All right. That's why you definitely always got to ask for discernment. All right. And this person that's coming back into your life, they look like they coming back with some fake light, and they look like they don't have good intentions. All right. Whatever their intentions may be, are not of the light. So you might want to, you know, think about what you do before you do it. All right. Because I'm telling you, this man, I could have sworn this man was of God, you know what I'm saying? But the things that he did, bro, there's only been one time in my life where I thought that I was going to die, and it was by this man's hands. You know what I'm saying? Like, one time I was by myself with him in the house, and my son was like 1 or 2. He was 2. And this man, you know, I came downstairs and I was dressed. I had on some like professional looking shorts. All right. They weren't shorts. They weren't showing my ass. All right. They were kind of baggy, and they were like professional looking. They were like a shorts that goes with like a suit. You know what I'm saying? And I had this real fluffy shirt on. I'm telling you, I was not showing not a breast. All right. Not nothing. Not a little bit. Nothing, bro. And some heels. You know? And he looked at me and he said, "You going outside like that?" 31:11 on the timer. And I said, "Yeah." I said, "Don't I look professional?" And he said, "What?" Yo, that nigga must have fucked me up. All right. He told me that I disgraced him. All right. That a woman that was of God, all right, should not carry herself like that. All right. Like, what? You beating me up and using God. And using God to justify why you fucking me up and why you choking me until my conscience goes out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be careful, truly, truly careful on how you... And you know what? That's crazy, because while I was going through that, you know what I'm saying, I really thought that that was it. You know, like, with my baby dad, we used to fight. Like, you got me fucked up if you think that I'm gonna keep my hands to myself and you trying to put your hands on me. Oh no, we about to go at it, bro. And I'm pretty fucking strong. Like, I can handle your ass. All right. My baby dad, we used to fight, but it was like mutual. I don't know, but with this man, bro, like, I never felt like I was gonna die by my baby dad's hands. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always, you know, I don't know. But this particular person, all right, this particular demon, all right, was so strong that he tamed me. All right, he tamed me. All right, and that was the first encounter that I had with God. All right, because God came in, and as I was like, damn, I'm finna die, he said no. And old dude just backed away. But I was already in my consciousness about to die. All right, so look, be very careful with the things that people show you. All right, always use your discernment. Always ask for discernment. And don't believe people by what they show. All right, don't judge a book by its cover. 1333, be it for the good of the bad. Don't ever judge a book by its cover. You always go to God. All right, and that's the lesson that I had to learn the hard way. I'm telling you, go to God. All right, go to God about everything. I go to God about everything. All right. And there's not one prayer that goes by that I say that it's not heard, baby. All right, I pray and I get my motherfucking answers right then and there. Most of the time, I get it right then and there. And if I don't get it right then and there, or I got it and did not understand it, Spirit will send it back in an hour or 2 hours, and it will be understandable. All right, it will be dumped down. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, you guys, but I'm gonna end this reading. All right, I hope it resonated. Okay, if it resonates with you and you are not part of my collective, go ahead and subscribe, you guys. Anything you need to know about me will be in the description below. Already, how to reach me, how to book a reading with me. My stores are also in the description below, you guys. All right. Y'all go check out my unblock my money path money oil. All right, and war for me warring oil. All right, for spiritual attacks and for money manifestations. All right, you guys, I love you guys to life. Until next time, I also got candles, you guys, so go check them out. Until next time, namaste.